Welcome to the Goalbusters Expert Peak Productivity Tips podcast, where top business experts get just 7 minutes to answer 5 rapid-fire questions about what they do and how they stay productive. Each episode is packed with actionable insights to help boost your efficiency and achieve your goals. Let's dive in and unlock the secrets to peak performance.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Robin J. Emden. I'm an accountability coach and the author of Get Resultsology, The Science of Getting Stuff Done. I work with people who run their own business. No boss, distractions everywhere, and never enough hours in the day. Together we cut through the noise, sharpen their focus, and follow through on the big ideas that actually move the needle. That's what I call the momentum formula. Do it today, profit tomorrow, and repeat. So, if that looks like or sounds like the kind of breakthrough that you've been looking for, then you're in exactly the right place. And speaking of being in exactly the right place, I am absolutely delighted to welcome our guest expert today, Melanie Benson. Melanie is the go-to authority amplifier for expert-preneurs ready to become unignorable. With over 20 years of experience helping visionary leaders escape best-kept secret status, Melanie transforms overlooked brilliance into profitable visibility. Host of the top 1% global podcast, Amplify Your Success, and author of Rewired for Wealth, Melanie's proven authority accelerator helps clients claim their Lighthouse Message and attract high-value opportunities to get seen, heard, and paid what they're truly worth. Melanie, welcome to Goalbusters.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited for our conversation today, and what an honor. I feel like I'm on like one of those really cool TV shows. You have such a great host voice.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, we'll soon prove you wrong on that, but whereabouts in the world are you, Melanie?
Yeah, I live just outside of Los Angeles. So if you take all the hubbub and the crazy freeways and you go out into the suburbs, that's where I live, just above a really beautiful beach called Malibu.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Certainly heard of Malibu. Yeah, all right, okay. So, and I'm not going to be British and ask you what the weather's like because I know what it's like. So instead,
Always perfect.
Yes, it's perfect. Yes, shall we do the questions instead?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go for it. I'm ready. You tee me up, and I'm all yours.
All right then. Let's get the clock up on the screen, and there it goes. Melanie, could you tell me, please, who is your ideal client?
Well, after 25 years working with different kinds of expert entrepreneurs, I found that the people who really, they're going to get big breakthroughs, massive transformation, is there an expert that's been in business for a while and they've been relying on referrals. They're hoping that people will stumble across their social media and recognize that they're the one that they want to work with. So they're a bit of a best kept secret and they're ready to make a big impact in the world. They want to really grow their reach and their revenue. So I like to think of them as like they're an expert-preneur who's ready to rev up the reach of their business message so that they're attracting more clients and more speaking and visibility opportunities.
Fantastic. And I love that word, expert-preneur. I really hate the word solopreneur, which I have to use a lot in my profession, but expert-preneur, I could get quite accustomed to that. So what exactly then, you've alluded to it quite a bit there, but maybe you could expand upon, please, the problem or problems that you solve, Melanie.
Yeah, most of my clients are service-based business owners. They maybe have a body of work, they have a process, they have a program that they teach, and they are not necessarily seeing the sales come in the way they want. They have their eyes set on being recognized for their work in the world. Maybe they want to be an author, a podcast host, an event host. They want to have brand recognition, but they still feel rather invisible. Sometimes that's because they don't know what action to take to be more visible in a way that their audience gets it. And I think the number one thing that my ideal clients would tell you that they get from working with me is they are the type of person who they know what they do And if they talk to you for a while, you'll get it, but they don't have like a snappy way to communicate and articulate the value they bring to their clients. And I call it a lighthouse message. So they need a way to stand out with messaging and with positioning so that people really get why you and why you now.
Ooh, lighthouse messaging. I love that. I'm going to steal that.
Thank you.
Oh, well, it's probably too late to steal it, but I might ask to borrow it.
You can borrow it as long as you trademark it and give me attribution.
Yes. Oh, drat. She's on to me already. All right.
Yeah.
So, what is one valuable free action that our audience can implement that will help them to move a little bit in that direction of solving these problems?
Well, a lot of my clients, and maybe as you're listening in, you'll recognize yourself in this, is that there's so many things you can do. There are so many talents you have. You have a lot of expertise, and you want your audience, you want your potential client base to recognize that you can help them in a lot of ways. And so what happens is they create confusion because they're trying to be known for all of the things. So one thing that I really like to start people with is, what is the one thing that you want to be known for now? And if people were to know you for this, they would choose you over your competition. Now, that's part one. But part two is, now I want you to go to your best social media site. I want you to go to your website. I want you to look at the emails that you send out, whatever way you're visible to your audience. And I want you to audit yourself and say, if I was a new person who's never met me before, do they instantly get what I want to be known for? And Robin, what I hear all the time is people say, oh, I thought I was clear, but now that I'm looking at it through that lens, I'm not.
Yes, I know it. I know that feeling well, and it can literally change day to day, can't it? You look at something you wrote yesterday and you think it's brilliant, and the next day, the next month, the next year, you look at it and you think, "What was I thinking? That definitely doesn't convey what I want to say." So I think that's a brilliant piece of advice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're
All
welcome.
right. So now that we have a little bit of a better understanding of what you do, and I say a little bit because we can't possibly do justice to it in the few minutes that we have, let's dive briefly into goal busting, which is focusing on how to maximize productive time to achieve business goals. Could you share any tips or advice for someone looking to improve their productivity habits, please, Melanie?
Well, I'm a big fan of really focusing on what's going to move the needle the fastest. And as solopreneurs, we all know, what are we doing? We're wearing lots of hats. So imagine Robin with like 7 colors of hats, right? And what you have to really lean into is, what do I need more of now? Do I need more clients? Do I need more bandwidth? Do I need more clarity? Do I need to build my own community? So I'm constantly building up my lead pool. And I like to think of it as like you're filling your bucket, your time bucket, with the biggest rocks first. What's going to move the needle the fastest? Do you need sales? Focus on the thing that will generate sales in the next day, the next week, the next 2 weeks, the next month. And then fill it in with the sand on, what is it that will move my sales forward over the next month, the next 6 months, the next year? What happens is people flip that. They focus on the things that are moving the needle down the road instead of what's going to move the needle, what's the low-hanging fruit that's right under your nose right now. So get clear, what is my needle mover, and make that your first priority.
Yes, thank you. Brilliant. And for those of you that can see on video, I wear a hat when I'm on video. I've got at least 7 others. So I do get completely where you're coming from on that. And they are of different colors, but that's not relevant to the main point you were making, which actually is a brilliant piece of advice. Thank you so much, Melanie. So in the time that we've got left, what should I have asked you today that I didn't? And your answer, please.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about alignment, because I've been in business for 25 years as we're having this conversation today. And one of the things that eluded me over and over and over again was chasing bright, shiny ideas that I would see other people growing and scaling their reach around, that were big revenue producers, but that really weren't aligned with me. And when you understand alignment for you as a business owner, alignment for your clients, alignment for your business model, it allows you to make better decisions faster, and it keeps you focused. And so if you don't know what alignment is for you, that's the thing you want to figure out.
Yes. And it keeps you motivated. Very hard to get out of bed in the morning to do something you're not really interested in, you're not really aligned with, isn't it?
That's a momentum booster rather than a momentum derailer.
Yes, absolutely. And look at that. We did that all in exactly 7 minutes. And I've got to say, and I often say this, but I always mean it, and I mean it here when I say that was an absolute masterclass. All right, so thank you so much. And so now I need to ask you, please, how can people reach you, Melanie? That's part A. Part B is there like a valuable free resource they can get from you? And I always say, we're being British, it's a bit of a cheeky question to ask, but actually I'm quite serious. It's a really good way of people getting a even bigger flavor of what you do before they're quite ready to jump in and say, oh, I think I want to speak to Melanie. And I actually have a part C today, which is I'm always curious when I see that you're an author. If you've got some book or books to promote, please tell us about how we can get your book as well, because I love books and I still think they're worth having.
Yeah, well, great questions, all of them. Well, first of all, you can pretty much find me on any social media platform. And when you reach out on your favorite, whether it's LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, give me a little shout out and let me know you heard me here on Robin's Goalbusters podcast. I always like to know that. Second, one of the things that I think escapes a lot of people is this path of how do I go from best kept secret to being unignorable to my ideal client, which is what we want. We want to be the one they choose. And there are 7 key factors that go into that. And if you miss one of them, it's like somebody takes one of the puzzle pieces out of your marketing, your branding, your positioning, and now all your hard work feels like you're pushing a boulder uphill. So I like to help people get all 7 of those factors working together so that you cut through the noise and become the most logical choice to your best clients and to speaking opportunities and visibility strategies like this. So if you go to melaniebenson.com/goalbusters, you will find my free 7-step framework. And I highly recommend you go grab it right now, download it, and start with the scorecard, where you can give yourself a quick self-assessment, rate where you think you are with these things, and then I'll help you unpack how to put them into action. Well, Rewired for Wealth has not been on my bookshelves in my website for a while, but maybe I'll be convinced to pop it back in there. But my Rewired for Wealth book has been out a little bit. It has an audiobook companion, and we actually have a new book coming out, Robin, which will be out at the beginning of the year called Unignorable. So it's really written for somebody who's tired of being the best kept secret. They know they've been holding themselves back a bit, and they know it's time to become the best choice and the only choice for their best clients. So keep an eye out on the market for the book coming your way.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad I asked that now, because you've given away one of your best kept secrets. There's a new book coming out. That's even more exciting. And I discovered it here live, well, semi-live on Goalbusters. Fantastic. I'm sure you've told the world already, but it's lovely to hear.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I've only told a couple
world
people,
exclusive.
so you're in the know, Robin.
I am in the know, yes. And also the only reason I'm still sat here and I've not gone off and got your freebie there is because I'm still sat here talking to you, but I'm definitely going to go and look at that as well. That sounds amazing. That's a brilliant, valuable free resource. Thank you so much. So Melanie Benson, thank you for appearing on Goalbusters.
Thank you, Robin.
And remember, everybody, keep goal-busting and make your future self proud. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Goalbusters. If you're enjoying it, please subscribe, rate and review it on your favourite podcast platform. Your support is very much appreciated. And if you're ready to boost your online profits, skyrocket your productivity, crush procrastination, and see a positive change in your bank balance, all within just 30 days, this is your opportunity. Take my free 5-day challenge at www.skyrocketyourproductivitychallenge.com.